Hey everybody, John Eddie Good here. Hello and happy Sunday everybody. Good afternoon, greetings from Hebron, Indiana. Today is Sunday 18, isn't it? Let me double check. Yeah, it is the 18th. Alright, Sydney, Jade, and I spent the night here at the pilot. We're doing a little bit of an experiment today. I've never done this before. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Anyway, Sydney, Jade, and I are on our way to Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, which is 172 miles from here. Our scheduled delivery date and time is tomorrow at 6 a.m. I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's way too far. Aha. Bill Holohan. Bill, you asked me how to upload. Well, congratulations, by the way. First, congratulations for purchasing the Sony HDR-AS300. Now, you asked me how you upload a video. Well, it all depends really on how you upload it onto the web. If you use a cell phone, like me and Larry, or a tablet, you need to go to the App Store and type in Sony Play Memories, or just say Play Memories app. It's an app by Sony. Download that app, install it on your phone. And then once you do that, it's going to ask you for a password on your camera, and the password is located by the battery door on your camera, or you can just scan the Q codes. Makes it 1,000 times % better. And then once you have that, you pair your phone into your camera. Now you can use your camera, your phone as your remote control for your camera, and you can also use your phone as a viewfinder for your camera. Now, how to upload the video is, well, you got to transfer the file from the camera to your phone by simply, once your camera is on and your phone is on, you're looking at the you're using the Play Memory Sony app, and you're using it as a viewfinder. All you got to do is press menu, and then the very first line or second line, it says files. Click on that. It's going to give you the second page, which is all your files are going to be there. On the middle of the screen on your phone, on the bottom middle, there's an arrow there. Click that arrow, and it's going to download or transfer the file from your camera to your phone. And once it's on your phone, you can just now upload it to YouTube. The best way to upload a video from your phone to YouTube is, of course, using the YouTube app. And that's it. Now, if you're using a laptop to upload the video, all you gotta do is take out the memory card out of the, take out the micro SD card out of your camera, put it on onto the card, the bigger card, and put that card into your laptop and upload it to YouTube. That's really quite simple. I'm using two cameras right now. One is a regular speed, the other one is times 10. As I said, I have never done it before. They're both recording at the same time. I don't know how it's gonna come out. I mean, one is very fast, the other one's regular, and yet they're both recording at the same time. I'm really curious to know how it works out. Happy Sunday, everybody. Today is the Lord's Day. I would imagine Long Haul Larry is probably up in Shawano right now. Welcome to Crown Point, Indiana, everybody. Alright, shout out and greetings to Just Me, EM34, Petty Pawn, Alan P, and of course CJ, Carolyn Jones. You know, CJ, I almost used that initial to name this truck. I've always been fascinated with the name CJ. Alan Lamb, Ronald Swanson, Billy Fraley, Paul Johnson, Alan Love Jr. By the way, boy, oh boy, last night I completely forgot to get my cash advance. But it's all good though, because I I called the pilot Truckstop in Chillicothe and asked them if that transaction was still open or not. I verified that somehow, I hope nobody took the cash, and nobody did. There's a time limit on those things, though. When you do cash advance, if you don't go and pick up your cash advance and your receipt, the transaction will automatically complete minus your cash advance. I can't tell you how many times I have done that. I have done that so many times. Never lost the money yet. But it is quite scary. I mean, $100 is $100. Hey, I got good news, man. I got good and bad news. Good news is the boss was willing to give me a raise. I don't know why. He said that he was going to give me a raise. But I told him, I said, no thanks. He said, what? You don't want a raise? I said, I want a raise, but according to my subscribers, I already make too much money, and if I do make more money, then I'll be greedy. He said, are you serious? I said, yeah. According to some of my subscribers, I'm just downright greedy. Sounds ridiculous, isn't it? You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Quite ridiculous, isn't it? And that's all I got to say about that. How much does a person really, how much is enough or too much to provide for his family? And who decides that? There seemed to be a big commotion on my Facebook post a couple of weeks ago. A lot of people misunderstood what Patreon is. Most people said, I'm not going to pay you $27 a month. Nobody's paying $27 a month. I'm not asking you to, okay? I'm just trying to explain to certain people that don't understand what Patreon is. You can pledge as low as $1 a month. Not $27. As low as $1 a month. I'm happy you don't want to. It don't bother me none. Not at all. More power to you if you don't want to. But for those of you out there that do want to contribute, you're welcome to do so. You wanna show your appreciation? Great. If not, it's okay too. I'm done. Oh, one more bad news. I don't know why, but I was so disappointed this morning. That Pilot Truckstop back there in Hebron, they don't have bean to cup coffee. And I asked the lady, I said, how come you guys don't have a bean to cup coffee? He says, well, our washer and dryer were acting up. We had to choose one or the other. I said, you should have chosen the coffee machine. Yeah, I don't know what's one got to do with the other. But I guess maybe it's a budget thing. I don't know. But be warned that the Pilot Truckstop back there does not have that bean to cup coffee. And that's a really newly remodeled truck stop. Intermodal trucker Larry, look at that. By the way, I want to let you guys know about something in the near future. Larry and I, we have a plan. And I think you guys are going to like it. I can't say too much of it because it is just, for now, it is just a thought, a plan, a wish. Nothing is material. Nothing, we haven't broken ground yet, but in the near future, God willing, I think Larry and I can, I think we're going to come up with something beautiful. I just really hope and pray it will work out. I really will. By the way, I recently figured out something. When Sydney Jade is an automatic adaptive cruise control, and if she only uses her Jake brake to slow down, the adaptive cruise control will resume again if the vehicle in front of us is clear. But if she has to brake to slow down, naturally the cruise control will cancel. Just like if you were to use your cruise control and use the brake. I couldn't figure that out. That's how dumb I am. Oh, I gotta tell you this. Sydney Jade's been scaring the daylights out of me. I'd be running down the road, right? Got the cruise control on. Next thing I know, when I pass an overpass, Sydney Jade would just slam the brakes by herself. It is the scariest thing ever. And each time it did it, I am just so glad that the roads were not covered with snow or ice. I don't know what this truck's gonna do during the wintertime. Each time it happens, when I cross under an overpass, there'll be some kind of a reflective sign. For example, let's wait for this. All right, see that overpass right there? That green sign that says Broadway Avenue? If it's one of those reflective signs, especially the shiny kinds, that triggers Sydney Jade's radar to slam her brakes. It's gonna be an easy day. Yeah, we're only doing 54 miles per hour right now. Good grief, why is this truck driver driving so slow? love it when four-wheelers let you go, you know, let you in. I mean, it fascinates me every time they flash their lights. Maybe they're off-duty truck drivers, right? Or maybe they've been watching Long Haul Larry, teaching them what to do with truck around, right? Ain't I a stinker? Welcome to Gary, Indiana, everybody. Let me ask you this. What would be your second pick between a T680? Oh, wait. All right, let me ask you this. What would your choices be within this three trucks? The Volvo 860 VNL 860 Volvo, or would it be a T680, or would it be a Cascadia? I tell you what, cosmetically, I really like looking at the Cascadia. I think it's a sharp-looking truck, especially with the LED lights on them. And I think the Cascadia is a bigger truck than the T680. Who knows? Maybe. Right now I've got the cruise control set at 64 miles per hour, but we're only doing 62 because of that truck in front of us. The tanker truck, not the one on the right. There's no news about the Volvo when it's coming. But all I know is that this truck, Sydney Jade, has to be returned at the end of the month. It has to be returned. We should be coming up to the state line of Illinois. We are at mile marker 1.1. Mile marker 1, so that means we're 1 mile east of the Illinois state line. Yeah, we're gonna go through downtown today. It's Sunday. Hopefully traffic would be pretty light. Welcome to Illinois, everybody. All right, we'll see you in Chicago. We'll do a video in Chicago. Thanks for watching, everybody. Johnny Be Good here. Have a good and godly day.